Welcome guys to my first Minecraft video. This video I'm going to show you what I'm building on creative mode, and I'm going to explain a little bit how you can get it done yourself. As you guys can see here, I'm sure a lot of people would recognize this. It's the Star Wars Falcon Millennium, or Millenium Falcon. I designed it myself using pictures of the internet. I'm not copying anybody's design that I checked on the internet or anything. The whole design is done by me. Like I said, using pictures that I downloaded from Google, different pictures from different angles. The hardest part of this build is to make the circle. It's the first part you need to do in order to be able to do this. So the first thing that you want to do, you want to go into Google and find search for Minecraft circles. You're gonna find lots of examples. For this build I use the 101 by 101, which means the circle has 101 blocks from one side to the other. So what you need to do before you start making that circle, first you need to download the picture, and then you put one square in the middle. First you make a tall tower like this. It depends on how high you want to build the ship. If you want to build it in the air, or you want to build it in the ground, like in the movies when the ship was in a spaceport. In this case, I wanted to build it in the air, but I think I'm gonna end up just doing a base around it and build it like in a spaceport. But anyway, to start making the ship, you make this tall tower. I use glow zones so I can see at night, and I can distinguish better than other ones. Then you put one in the middle, different though, so you can distinguish it from the others. Then you start counting 50 blocks to each side. So you start counting 1, 2, 3, blah 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 blah, and you count 50 blocks all the way to one side. Then you come here and do the same thing. You count 50 blocks that way, 50 blocks that way, and 50 blocks that way. That'll make it 101 blocks from one side to the other, and from one side to the other. After that, you're going to use the diagram that you find on Google. You open it and you zoom in, and it'll tell you exactly where you need to start putting blocks. You start at one side and you start pulling blocks in the order it tells you to. And if you're patient enough, you do it with patience, you're gonna end up with a perfect circle. And that is gonna be the very starting point for your ship. If you don't do that, you won't be able to do this. You have to start with the circle. It is the first thing you want to do. Then the two circles you see in the middle are from the interiors of the ship. Basically, these are the frames for the interior. I got this from the pictures that I downloaded from the Millenium Falcon. Again, you can get this on Google. You just search for it, then you will find different pictures from the interiors of the Millenium Falcon, from the sides. So what you do, you use all these pictures to figure out how you want to build it. It's never gonna be exact like the one I have here, because everyone, makes their own design. Like I am, I'm making my own design. So it can be similar, but people are always going to use maybe different blocks, different colors, different slabs. For example, I'm using the iron slabs to build the floor of the ship, like you can see down here. It's very important that you do this. I know a lot of people out there know how to build, but a lot of other people don't. So I'm speaking for the ones that don't know. You need to do this slowly with patience. Make sure when you start, for example, like this that I started here, it has to be exact the same on the other side. So before you start putting all these tiles, make sure your walls are the same on either side and everything. If not, you're gonna end up having one less block, or you're gonna have having something that doesn't fit, and you're gonna be frustrated. Sometimes you have to take everything down to make it work. And then so far the ship is coming pretty good. I mean, the front looks really nice. See, sometimes you're flying over and you find mistakes, you fix them. This block, for example, does not go there. It's kind of hard to make this perfect, to be honest. So you have to just go slowly. I've been working on this for like probably 3 weeks, putting up like 4 hours every day. When I get tired, I just switch to something else or play another game. But I think it's gonna come up real nice. I'm gonna try to make the interiors as best as possible. The cockpit is not the final product yet. I started it, but I don't feel happy with how it looks like. So most definitely it's not gonna be like this. I'm gonna take it all down and start over and see if I can come up with something better, something more Star Wars, if you like. But the cockpit size is gonna be all this right here. It's gonna be big, and then some of these walls here are gonna go down, obviously, so I can make the entrance for the cockpit. And the cockpit is gonna go through here. It's gonna go along this wall right here and to the center of the ship right here. If you look at a diagram, the cockpit runs all the way from there, there, and in here. And then there's some other stuff here in this circle. In the middle there's something else, and then in the very back of the ship we have other areas where R2 and Chewbacca and C-3PO plays. Anyway, it's a big project. It's still gonna take a while to get it done. Let me show you guys the outside. This is the sides of the ship. I don't know if you remember in the movie, the ship had like something round on the sides. That's how I made it. It's not completely done yet. I still have to put those dots on this side all the way there, and then make kind of the same thing that I made here on the front, but much smaller, and close the front, because the front is still open, and the bottom I gotta close it in. Do that. The back looks pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with how the back of the ship looks. I'm replacing all these blocks. I'm replacing them for the blue ones. I'm not gonna leave I realized that these blocks need to be the blue ones. It's gonna look better. So my son got me into this game um, a while back, and to be honest, I did not understand the game at the beginning. I really did not like the game. I thought it was boring, and I didn't find any fun to play this game. But when I started seeing all the building you can do, then is when I started getting into the game. Because I always thought you can only build like square stuff, like that doesn't make much sense or don't look really good. But I've seen stuff in the internet that, oh my God, what I have here is nothing. It's like a 4 brick house compared to what I've seen out there. People building incredible structures. But I started this and I think it's gonna come out pretty good. I'm confident that it's gonna end up being really good. It's just takes patience and time. And if I've gone this far, I'm gonna finish it completely. Anyway, so I think if I replace all the ones on the bottom too, it's gonna look better. It's gonna look more Millennium Falcon with the engines pouring out the back. Also, I'm planning on putting something else up here, just not to make the ship look so empty. You know what I mean? I wanna get a lot of detail into all this stuff right here, and also on the inside. So it's quite a job. It's gonna be quite a while to do this. I wish I had some help, but no one's helping me. My son was supposed to help me, but he quit. He's doing some other games and he doesn't want to help me. So I'm by myself. But anyway, like I said, if you guys are interested in building something like this or building anything else, leave it down in the comments and I'll try to help. I'm learning myself. I'm not like an expert, but I have a big imagination and I think I can pretty much come up with anything. So if you guys like, drop it a like, and I hope you enjoy the video. Have a great night, and like I said, comment if you like the video, and if you have any questions or have any ideas for me on how to keep on building this, they are welcome. Have a great night.